Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin. Welcome back to another LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 76418, the LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar. This set includes 227 pieces and retails for the same price as last year's at $44.99, releasing September 1st of 2023. Now I found this early at my local Kohl's, which means I paid retail instead of buying it cheaper as if I were to find it at Costco. Jumping right into the box art design, get your logos and such a beautiful, happy, Christmas, festive, snowy background with Hogsmeade, and wow, I really love this background. And you know, I say it every year as far as just the cover art for these Harry Potter Advent calendars that they look amazing, and I think this one just might beat them all just because it is what you would want for just a nice snowy Christmassy background. You get a few of your builds represented from the front, total of 24 different builds that you get in here counting down to Christmas. From the back side you can take a look at our layout, which we'll take a closer look at momentarily, as well as our one brand new figure for this year's Advent Calendar 2023. So excited to see when he pops up in here, but we'll be looking at all of these characters and such out of order, just so then we don't spoil the day-to-days and such. I'll open the first door, look at our minifigures, and then the builds like any other review. Cutting the tapes, we get a look at the background with all 24 days spread out, as well as our ground floor where you can place everything. Unfortunately, with this being taped up to the very top, it's going to be very loose for a while until you start placing Lego items on top, or you can just get a heavy item and just place it right there and it'll flatten by itself. But looking at our background and such, get a nice Christmas tree, again the streets of Hogsmeade, a little bit of the Three Broomsticks, looks like we have references to Zonkos here, which is really cool, Honeydukes, and of course we have the Hog's Head for Aberforth. Really like how they include all these different little interiors just to make little scenes, and we'll get different builds to go along and just create this little street layout of Hogsmeade. Before I go any further, I did want to give you guys another spoiler warning, so if you guys do not want to know what is in this Advent calendar, please click off this video right now. Otherwise, continue watching if you'd like to see spoilers. So getting right into this with our first day, I would guess this is going to be Harry Potter. And I am right. Starting off our minifigure selection, we have Harry Potter, the Boy Who Lived. Now this version is exclusive due to the arrangement of parts. Torso print may look familiar from last year's Hogwarts Express direct-to-consumer, it's just that now we have black hands for some gloves, which I guess is a nice added touch. We also get that hood, just for the wintry vibe, that being the Miles Morales hood in the dark red. I think it looks fine. Facial expression will be the same one introduced in 2019, with the smirk from the front, and then the unhappy look from the back side, mid-sized legs to represent year 3. Next up we have Ronald Weasley rocking a brand new torso print for his outfit, front and back printing. Facial expression being the same one introduced in 2019 as well, with the smirk from the front, and the unhappy look from the back side. Now what's really cool about Ron is that we actually have a return of a piece introduced in the Series 2 collectible minifigures, but this time we get a brand new recolor. I think it's funny that all the Weasleys might have the same exact hat due to Mrs. Weasley's knitting skills or something, I don't know, I just think it's really funny, and also just showing their hair being the same, it's kind of weird, but at the end of the day, great to get a brand new recolor for this. I expect people will like it for their sig figs. To be completely honest, Hermione Granger might be my most favorite part of this set, even though we do happen to get a character for the very first time. I think the torso printing looks really amazing, and probably my most favorite part of this figure is that new hair hat combo. I believe this is a brand new recolor, as we have seen this hair hat combo before in different colors from LEGO Friends and LEGO City. You also get some back printing, and I think the hair just looks really good for this Hermione figure. Facial expression will be the same one introduced in 2019, with the smile from the front side, and the unhappy scowl from the back side. And again, I just love that hair hat combo. I really hope that they use that on a Godric's Hollow Hermione in future. I think that would be such a cool use of this hair hat combo. Draco Malfoy, just like Ron and Hermione, features a brand new torso print for his winter outfit, and a brand new recolor for his hat, which is really cool. I love getting it in the black and light gray. That dual molding, it's just really extraordinary. We also get that double-sided facial expression introduced in March, with the unhappy look from the front, and the scared look from the back. Such a better facial expression for Draco Malfoy, really captures Tom Felton's face. Saving the best for last, our second to last minifigure is Madame Rosmerta, who we saw introduced in 2021 in the Hogsmeade set. Torso print, pretty standard, front and back for her outfit. You do get a reused facial expression, that being the one for Mantis or Bellatrix Lestrange, which is fine. I mean, I guess it's better than what they use it for Bellatrix. Hairpiece is also really good for her figure, not a common one either, and we also get a goblet for her accessory. And finally, we have the reason why you may end up picking up this set at any price, and that is Aberforth Dumbledore for the very first time ever in LEGO form. Now, I'm pretty sure because he exists and LEGO made a brand new facial expression and torso print for this guy that he's gonna show up again next year. I think it would be really nice if we get a Hogshead pub with his minifigure again, maybe based off Deathly Hallows. I think that would be the best way to do it and just give us another Deathly Hallows set that isn't too dark. Otherwise, I do have to say this figure is practically perfect. I love the facial expression for him. Take off the hairpiece, which is the same Dumbledore hairpiece, and the beard is also coincidentally the same beard that they used for Dumbledore back in 2018, so he does look a lot like his brother. Removing the beard, here's a better look at the torso printing as well as the facial expression. I wouldn't be surprised if we ever get any more Lord of the Rings sets that we use this face for Gandalf, because I think this face would also fit him very well. And get the little hoodie from the back. And a quick flip of the facial expression just so then you can see it underneath the beard. Just a slight shift in the eyebrows there. With our minifigures out of the way, here they are spread out with the builds all in their little corners based on what shops they go to. I think it's really nice that we get representation for each of the shops, though still it just really feels very barren in my opinion. First off, we have two Christmas trees. LEGO's pretty famous for including these in every single advent calendar. We get a tall one and a short one. They both have a little star from the very top and a little bit of snow as well atop the tree. Filling up the three broomsticks, next we have a small little fireplace, another pretty common build that we see in these advent calendars, some flames connected by the clip piece, nice little detail with the little antlers from the very top. Not exactly sure where to put this, but we have a keg which I would think has butterbeer in it. You could put it in either the three broomsticks or in Aberforth's pub. You get a pretty simple build up for that with the tap piece. You can pretend to fill your drink underneath it. Of course, gotta have a small spot for your characters to sit and eat. We get a little table. I really like how they use these pieces for the legs. We have a little bit of mistletoe and holly there, a little light, and of course a chair to set your minifigure down on. For Honeydukes, we have the main front desk, which looks to have our little cash register area. No print there. I think that would have been nice to have a print for this. Small little plate for free samples, some extra little sweets, as well as a little window display with a little berry set in pink. Some other sweets included for Honeydukes include some Birdie Bots every flavor beans. We get the print returning from last year. Chocolate frog, as well as this translucent dark blue popsicle stick, which has come in other sets. It's just a piece that I'm not really too familiar with in this color, so it's pretty cool to get in this set. For Aberforth's pub, of course you gotta have the front desk for that. We get a nice bottle of wine or whiskey or something, as well as a little candle torch, and just simple desk build there. Might as well put a table in there as well because we already put one in the three broomsticks. We get a little plate with chicken and also a glass of butterbeer there. Pretty simple build up. Decorating the outside a bit, we have this frozen water fountain, which I don't even know where they're taking this from. This is LEGO taking creative liberties. I mean, I guess it's nice getting that piece in the translucent light blue, but otherwise it's just like, why is this included? Day 24 brings us probably the most Christmassy thing in here other than the Christmas trees, and that is this little snowman, which I think really the one thing that would have made this so much better for me is if they put a print on that headpiece. I think that would have been really nice to see. Hat is a nice touch, also like getting the little broom, and also the serving hand pieces and brown are nice to get, but otherwise it's just, if this had a print, I think it would have made it so much better, and I just wish that it had one. Another pretty simple build is for this lamp post there. You get the headpiece and the translucent yellow for the light, and also a little bit of snow from the very top of it. Another common build, place for your minifigures to sit. We get a bench outside. You can tell it's outside because we get the white for the snow. A nice gesture, I guess, as far as adding a little bit of the Owl Emporium that's in Hogsmeade. We have this little mailbox, which you can open up and reveal this 1x2 letter print. We also get an owl ready to deliver or bring mail to this mailbox, that being the brown owl, introduced back in 2010, nothing special there. Zonko's has some of the more weirder accessories, including this little display, which I believe is supposed to represent some fireworks. We get these original magic wand pieces here, one in pink and one in yellow. And we also have these two other fireworks, one in green and one in red, which I believe is to represent Gryffindor and Slytherin, just because we get Harry and Draco in this set, I don't know. And the other build included for Zonko's is probably the most confusing build, or at least I'm confused by it. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's just a merchandise cart? I don't know. We get the poop piece in brown and white. We also get these cone pieces, which are nice to get with the opalescent look and also just like the sparkles in it, but still, like, what is this supposed to be? I mean, I don't know. And that brings us to our final two builds of this set, which are the most interesting because they include brand new prints. First of which being a sign pointing to Hogwarts, and we get the print on that 1x4 tile piece. Building on the side, really great print. I believe we have actually gotten one of these pointing to Hogsmeade, so I guess it's a nice reference to that in another Advent calendar, I believe. And finally, probably the print that I'm most satisfied with in this set. That is this 2x2 tile piece for Have You Seen This Wizard? It's our wanted poster for Sirius Black, which I think is really adorable. I think it's really funny. And also like how they have like the printed watermarks on this as if it's gotten wet by the snow, so that's really cool. Also like that we get some snow from the very top, as well as from the very bottom of the pole. So overall, for $45, is this set worth it? Well, I'm gonna surprise you by saying no. Well, actually, I'm not gonna surprise you. I don't think there's enough stuff here to make this worth $45. Past Harry Potter Advent calendars have given us so much more, and I mean, the figures in this set, they're nice and all, but we've gotten more minifigures in, say, last year's Advent calendar. We got like 7.5 or something like that. Really, the one minifigure I see people getting this set for is going to be Aberforth Dumbledore, and at the end of the day, they have to include him in a set next year. I just think it's something that they're going to have to do, make another Hogsmeade set with his pub. It's something that I just think has to be in the works, and even references to Zonko's in here makes me think that the designers know that we want more Hogsmeade, so maybe we'll see something next year. We'll have to wait and see. Our Golden Trio and Malfoy, love their torso prints, love that they all have their own little hats, and I just think that really the budget for this set went into those hair hat combo recolors for Ron and Hermione, and even the hat for Malfoy there. Other than that, we only get 2 brand new prints, which is a lot less than what we've seen in other past Harry Potter Advent calendars. Again, it's just, I'm a little annoyed. I spent about 20 minutes or less to just build all of the stuff that you see in front of you. It just doesn't really feel like it's worth the price, which is just terrible. And I really hope that next year they either decrease the price or just figure out a way to add more value to these sets. I mean, they've been great in the past. I just hope this one isn't the start of a downhill climb. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know when I'm uploading a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!